Thank you so much for tuning in to Home of Politics. Enjoy watching. My good people, today Raila Amolo Odinga has been in Nyamira County and he was there launching a project on hen and chicken which it will provide youths of Nyamira County with employment. But on his speech, he focused on different agendas and different things concerning the Kenya Kwanza government. I will just highlight them, but we will reach a point when we will discuss. You see, he was complaining about the cabinet secretaries, whom he claims that 13 of them are Kalenjins and this one is tribalic and they are related to the president. Another thing is complaining about the dialogue, and he says he has given the government only 30 days. When they subtract it is remaining 28 days, and if the dialogue will not be upheld, then it means they will be back in the streets to demonstrate. Another third issue, he was talking about the handshake. He says Raila Amolo Odinga is not even interested in handshake because Ruto's hands are dirty because it is full of bloodshed. He also talked about the high taxation that is in Kenya, and he wanted it to be lowered. He also talked about the high cost of living and especially the food prices. And he says at least the government should look into deep into these matters of high cost of living and high food prices. Another thing that he addressed is about the finance bill, and he says the Azimio la Umoja and the Wananchi are against the finance bill, but the president hired the MPs. He bought them, who helped that bill to be passed into a law. He also talked about the demonstration and police brutality, whereby he says they are very sad about the action and they will not be tired of going back to streets. My good people, another scandal is about KEMSA, where Raila Amolo Odinga is saying that the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, is also in, he has a hand in KEMSA scandal. And the last issue that Raila Amolo Odinga has just addressed, it is about the cheap fertilizer. He says that the government has been giving out promises about lowering the cost of living and lowering the food prices. But here things are different because, yes, the president is saying that initially the fertilizer was about 6,000, it is true. 2 weeks ago, the fertilizer was 3,500. And now, farmers are being given in 2,500 shillings. We might see that one as a big improvement and a good effort towards favoring the farmers for the sake of our nation's food security. But this fertilizer in question has a problem because it have been revealed by Raila Amolo Odinga and by the by the ODM communications director, who is called Philip Etale. They were saying that the fertilizer that is being given out at a cheaper price, it is just a coincidence that the fertilizer has come in Kenya the time when the fertilizer has been promised to be dropping in price. This fertilizer is not from Kenya, but the fertilizer is from Russia. This is a donation from Putin, the president of Russia, and the president of Kenya should have given these fertilizers free to the farmers of Kenya. This is very funny because all the applauses and the congratulations are to the government. And right now we see Induru Mithika, the CS of Agriculture, is not in a position to explain what happened with this fertilizer donation from Russia. And according to this report, it is said that this is one way of fighting hunger and food insecurity in African countries. And just to confirm this, Kenya and Malawi, these are the two countries in Africa that have become the first beneficiaries from the donations of Russia. I don't know if you knew about it, but as much as people are congratulating the president, it is said that these fertilizers were donations. And so, Azimio la Umoja Coalition is not even seeing these fertilizer prices as an important thing because Once you are given something for free, you should donate it for free. I don't know what you are thinking about this, but continue channeling your ideas about this issue, because when we see the government of today, it is very broke, by the way, as they say, because they say our economy is poor. And where does this government get the money to bring in fertilizers, which is dropping and dropping the price days and night? Then it is specifically clear that this one is a donation. We don't know if this one is the best thing to do, but what is your idea on this fertilizer? Will the agriculture CS donate this for free, or it is even good as the way they are selling it at a cheaper price to Kenyans? Then if they are saying that they are fighting for food security in Kenya, it could be better if they could look for another way, at least to provide fertilizers and other inputs for free to farmers, because it is their promise. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good day.